PLC programmer salary numbers online are a mess. Glassdoor blends a maintenance technician who occasionally edits a rung together with a senior system integrator commissioning a whole automotive paint shop. The bottom and top of the band are doing different jobs. This video separates them country by country. The United States, the United Kingdom, South Africa, junior to senior, permanent to contractor. Honest numbers, public sources, no fluff. Before any number is useful, the job title matters more than people realize. There are 4 roles that all touch ladder logic and all get aggregated as one search term. The maintenance technician who edits a rung now and then. The controls technician who programs and commissions panels. The controls engineer who designs new systems from scratch. And the automation engineer working across PLC, SCADA, motion, and sometimes robotics. The pay bands for those 4 roles are not the same. They are not even close. Most online quotes blend all 4 into a single average, which is why the spread between the bottom decile and the top decile looks impossible. The honest first step in benchmarking is to identify which of the 4 roles you are actually doing. 4 factors move the number more than anything else. The first is years of experience. There is a clear bump at 5 years and another at 10. Below 5 years, you are still a junior, even if the job title says engineer. Above 10 years, and with a few real commissioning projects under your name, you are senior. The second factor is industry sector. Automotive, pharmaceutical, oil and gas, and aerospace pay top of band. Water treatment, food processing, building automation, and small machine builders pay bottom. The third factor is employment shape. Permanent employee, in-house contractor on day rates, or a system integrator engineer billed out to clients. Each of those 3 has a different pay shape, and contractors usually cash out higher on day rates, but lose paid leave and benefits. The fourth factor is geography inside a country. Coastal metros and the major industrial hubs pay more than inland regional towns. The United States numbers for 2026 look like this. Junior controls roles, 0 to 3 years, start around $55,000 to $75,000 US. Mid-level, 3 to 7 years, sits in the 75 to 95 range. Senior, 7 to 15 years, runs 95 to roughly 130. The top decile crosses 140,000. Those roles are senior controls engineers in automotive Tier 1 suppliers, pharmaceutical validation, or system integrators on large material handling projects. The Bay Area, Detroit, and Houston pay top of band. Sources are Glassdoor, Indeed, and PayScale aggregations as of mid-2026. Bonus structure varies. Automotive often pays a 15% annual bonus on top. System integrators rarely do. The United Kingdom is a tighter and less generous band, but with strong contractor day rates. Junior is 30 to 40,000 pounds. Mid is 40 to 55. Senior runs 55 to 75,000 pounds. The top decile crosses 85,000. The big jump happens around the chartered engineer credential. Becoming a chartered engineer through the IET typically adds 5 to 10% in pay band over a similarly experienced unchartered colleague. London and the Thames Valley pay top of band. The Northeast and Wales tend to sit 5 to 15% below the national figures. Sources are Indeed UK, Reed, and the IET Annual Salary Survey. South Africa has the widest gap between top and bottom of any of the 3 countries. Junior controls roles start around 300,000 to 450,000 Rand a year. Mid moves to 450 to 700,000. Senior runs 700,000 to 1.1 million Rand. The top decile crosses 1.2 million. Those roles sit in mining houses, oil refineries, or the larger automotive plants in the Eastern Cape. Day rates for senior contractors in mining can be very strong relative to the local cost of living. Cape Town, Johannesburg, and Durban dominate. Smaller centers pay materially less. Sources are Career Junction, PNet, and the Engineering Council of South Africa Annual Report. Contracting changes the picture significantly. In the United States, an experienced controls contractor typically bills between $85 and $140 an hour. The range depends on industry and skill mix. In the United Kingdom, the day rate for an experienced controls contractor runs roughly 400 to 750 pounds a day. In South Africa, contractor day rates run roughly 4,000 to 12,000 Rand a day at senior level. The trade-off is the usual one. no paid leave, no sick pay, no employer pension contribution, no bench time covered. The take-home is higher, but the financial discipline required is also higher. Top of band is rarely the obvious skill. Knowing one PLC vendor well is table stakes. Knowing two, Allen Bradley plus Siemens, or Siemens plus Mitsubishi, pushes you up. Knowing PLC plus SCADA, especially ignition or factory talk, pushes you further. Knowing PLC plus robotics integration, especially FANUC or ABB, lifts you into the top decile in automotive and warehousing. Functional safety experience. Anything with SGEL ratings and TIVA-rated safety PLCs adds a clear premium in pharmaceutical, oil and gas, and aerospace. The single largest near-term lift in 2026 is industrial cybersecurity knowledge applied to control systems. Pharma and water utilities are paying notably more for engineers who can speak to that. There is one cheap way to compress the years of experience curve. Right wrongs. A lot of them. Free, in a browser, at plcsimulationsoftware.com. The simulator runs ladder logic on the same standard the real industrial controllers use. The free tier covers timers, counters, the seal and latch, and the patterns most often tested in entry-level interviews. Next video covers Studio 5000 and the legitimate free way to start with Allen Bradley specifically. Subscribe. There is a new video every Tuesday. See you in the next one.